In this video today we'll be talking about the tax protest. So when I talk about tax protest, it is the property tax protest. One of my neighbors was asking me what tax protest is. So tax protest comes into the picture once you have received the assessment document from the local county. So the assessment price has nothing to do with the purchase price of your home. It has nothing to do with the price that you can sell the house for. As a homeowner, you would always want to bring the assessment price down. Assessment price is just for the taxation purposes, and it is not even the appraisal value, but mostly as supporting documentation, we provide appraisal document to the local county office to bring down the assessment prices. Usually how the cycle goes is, by April 15, each of the county offices, they send out the assessment document listing the assessment price of your home to the homeowner. And once you have received this document, you are given 30 days of deadline to file for the tax protest. Within the deadline, you need to formally apply for the tax protest. You would want to say that I would like to protest the assessment price. The assessment price is higher than expected and we need to bring that down. And then there will be a hearing date set for you as a homeowner. You can fundamentally attend the meeting and present the supporting documentation, which would involve the market analysis of the similar homes in the area. You would show any supporting documentation that your house is under maintenance and there are a lot of costs involved in the maintenance of the home, and that could bring down the assessment price of your home. But as a homeowner, it would be difficult for you to convince the county office committee, and if they are not convinced, then you would fail the tax protest and you would have to pay the property tax bill as specified by the county office. Now let us take an example how much the tax protest can save you the tax amount. Let us assume that your house is around 500,000 and the property tax in your county is around 3%. It means that you would pay around 15,000 of the taxes, and this is the tax that you have paid last year. Now in this year, by April 15 or the late of April, you have received an assessment document that states that your house has been appraised to a value of 550,000. So that means there has been an increment of 50,000 in the assessment price, and just with this increment you would have to pay around 3% of the 50,000 as additional tax, in addition to the 15,000 that you will pay this year, same as the last year. So this year's tax bill would be 15,000 plus 1,500, that would amount to $16,500. And if you want to save this $1,500 money that you are going to pay for your home additionally this year, then you would protest for the taxes. So there are two ways of saving the property tax. One is homestead exemption, and I will post another video talking about homestead exemption and how you apply for homestead exemption within your county. But this video is focused on the property taxation and tax protest, because the deadline for the tax protest is May 15. So it is within 6 days. So you have to act fast now if you are watching this video. I will post a link in the description. If you sign up using that service, then you would receive some discount as well as several benefits. So if you are trying to save this $1,500, you could approach an attorney, and there are several attorneys that charge upfront and they also have very high fees. The one that I use, they have very low fees, and if you do not win the case, then they charge you $0. So they do all the gathering of the documentation, they file formally on your behalf for the tax protest, they appear in the tax protest hearing, they submit all the documents, present your case. If you do not succeed, then they charge you $0. But if you succeed, then they only charge 25% of the tax savings only. That means if they have saved you $1,500 in property tax, they would charge you 1/4 of 1,500, which comes to around $380. So you would pay them $380, and the rest amount of money, which is $1,120, stays in your pocket. It does not go to the county as property taxes, and your tax bill would be $15,000 this year also, and attorney gets around $380, and you get to keep in your pocket $1,120. So this is the way of protesting for the taxes. So this is one of the attorneys that charge no upfront fees. They don't charge any amount of money if you lose the case, and only if you win your case, then they will generate an invoice for you, and you need to pay only 25% of the tax savings. They will show to you that they have saved this much amount of money as property taxes. This was assessment price before tax protest hearing, and this was the assessment price after the tax protest hearing, and they calculate the tax savings, and 25% of that will be their fees. I would request all of you to go as soon as possible to the link in the description. It takes only 2 minutes to sign up for their service. Provide your property address, and that's it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to file formally. You don't have to attend the hearing. You could attend the hearing. You could request the attorney that you would like to be present, but it is completely optional. So they would appear on your behalf, they would present the documentation, and they would win the case. And I have been applying for tax protest with them, and I have always been winning the case. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if the service helped you, if this video helped you, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.